fine. You can use any of these tools to move things around. This is our type of selection. If you want to select something with that shape, you can just use that. Hit scan and it'll scan in. These tools are kind of useful for checking out details on things. Like I can zoom in on that picture. Right now it's kind of pixelized, but we can also zoom out.
Why do you play there instead of midfield? Very neutral.
If you do have a crooked photo, you can go to this, and it'll straighten it out. So you have things like that. Occasionally you have to scan things in, and then the contrast goes okay. And it'll just do that section I selected. We come back over here. We might have to go into Photoshop to try and fix those. See how there's lines right there?
Anybody in the practice there?
Save it as Allison. Just Allison.
I don't think you want to be getting them. They're talking about like secret stuff that we can't let you know about.
Name,
Interesting stuff.
position, college interest.
Yay!
It's got the favorite food,
Okay, that's
favorite
perfect.
actress,
That's perfect.
favorite actor, something that no one knows about you.
That's
But I'd
perfect.
rather than that not get anything for the things. It's got a teddy bear collection or something.
Oh, that's
there.
That's going in.
Some weird
Are we
stuff.
doing that?
Okay, why don't you hook Mary up? Yeah.
Oh, good. Listening to those meetings?
One of those that does not leave the band.
Oh. Was it good or bad?
No, it's nothing about me.
But I have ones from our senior.
Don't ask. I can't
Last
see.
Yeah.
Just pick out what you think will work. And,
Do you want me to do ones from the dance too, or?
yeah, let's have, well, you got a good shot in here? Show me one. Yeah, there's one. Is that how?
Yeah.
They're cheating though. They got the bar broken there a little bit.
It was bent, yeah.
Okay. Let's have, say, take a picture like that and do a little bit more, just a caption story.
How are you? Hi.
Good. Let's do that right now and get it pasted down.
Well, there aren't any. I've
Cool,
got a
what's
story
up?
about students that are graduating early.
That's a good story.
I'm just because I'm going to go up to guidance and see who I can talk to about it.
Yeah, the thing is, the individual guidance counselors might know who their kids are.
I know a bunch of people that are.
Right. You may have to talk to every individual guidance counselor, leave a note for everyone.
Okay.
Just say, I'm doing an article on kids graduating early. Tip me off.
Okay.
So then you'll get a heads up from them, and you'll know the ones you have. But I think it's a very good story.
Okay.
There's a lot of different reasons to do it.
Okay.
And then the other thing you can throw in, maybe it's a different story, is summer school. Who goes to summer and graduate early? Good. That sounds like a good story.
Soccer profile. You want to picture each profile? You want to do 4 pages?
Don't wig out. Yo,
I was flicking off top.
I was like, they're not going to like you very much.
Funny. If you had any idea how many times I've carted his lazy butt around.
he said you owe him one.
I'm not even gonna get started now. I'm much too good with
Well, I was at a concert in Buffalo,
I'm just not getting
and we got backstage passes, but we couldn't use them because I got all my stuff that I didn't want anybody. But so they're coming this weekend, and I'm like bleaching out the date on it and rewriting it.
Nice $38 tickets for a section of the floor. It's gonna be like right there. It's so
Hey, Bob. Be nice if this videotape showed you guys like being incredibly productive, which I'm sure it does, right?
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Whose great picture is this right here?
I'm not sure.
Is this yours?
I neither.
Never, I got
I can have one
always
Ever.
come down there.
Yeah.
sums it up.
Don't make sure it doesn't get on video.
I just need photos.
We're reading this horoscope reading, so it's like,
That would make no
don't worry about it. But oh come on, it was sassy.
A girl
I said
on good grades.
it's so bad.
Yeah, that's bad.
We're good now. We practice, we're recording this week. Next, we're taking sports
Mr. Baines is the slow down.
Don't walk closely.
That would be the listeners.
We're practicing tomorrow, I think.
Okay.
She was in the hospital here for like a weekend. Her parents came.
She got sick a lot of times.
She's got really bad asthma.
They're gonna badger you for the rest of your life. Fisher. Like they do my dad. Like every year he gets up, give me money.
I know.
So my dad gets arrested.
Second grade.
Okay, so this drug survey, is it ready?
I typed it late, so I skipped a couple words and sentences. That's about it. And Mr. Fallon wants another question put in there. Like live.
All Italian.
Alright, so let's just talk about the
But I'd have to
methodology.
say, my favorite food.
How are we gonna?
I would eat anything in Kate's house.
Somebody take some.
Sean had the idea
That's
of doing a Zoom class.
Okay, Dan.
Can't do English, and those are the only two courses you have to take for 4 years.
But you wanna get everybody in the building participating, is that what you're saying?
Zoom class would be it. But I just don't know if they'll take it as seriously as they would.
I'm concerned that they'll cluster in the room and they'll be sitting around like this and somebody will go. And because the way the gym class sign-ups are done in the gym, you're in the bleachers.
Well, I didn't want to do them
just
during
sitting on the
sign-ups
floor.
because there's too many people and people won't do it and people just throw them around.
Yeah.
But during a regular phys ed class, just maybe get a classroom signed out.
Yeah, like I remember we did the one with the guys.
The leader of the phys ed department. Go down, see him, tell him what we're trying to accomplish. He will give him a chance. We want him to buy into ownership. Reading the Scantrons are concerned, we'll also worry about that later. That's going to be a little bit tricky. But we can read them. So why don't we see if Zumbo can give us a time frame when we can do it, and we'll kind of go from there. The other thing I would ask you to consider is what are we going to do other than collect this raw data?
I talked to Mrs. Davis, who went to her house on Saturday, and she gave me the name of a reporter for the DNC, I think, who did a whole series a while ago about drug use in Monroe County.
Yeah, there's been a series of reports in the local papers. Why not see if we can get that reporter to come out?
We'll see.
And meet, at least meet with you guys.
The big thing about this paper is that he had a really hard time getting into suburban schools, like cracking down, like getting them to admit that there was a problem.
Right.
And then she gave me.
No. Something in this week's post, yesterday's post about drugs?
The kid that got arrested from Fairport doing drugs, dealing drugs, sold to an undercover cop.
I believe it.
Well, sure. I mean, Fairport is in America, is it not? Is it located in America? Does America have a drug problem? Okay, therefore, ipso facto, tautology, and all of those words.
I have access to the Finger Lakes Regional report.
Well, yeah, because I think thinking about interviewing media people who covered the story, community leaders on the issue, and so that it isn't just the raw data. So now all of a sudden we have the raw data.
I think that we could write 3 or 4.
You know, we can talk, we've got a lot of controversy about record and how effective is it at this level. Aaron, you, and a lot of folks who are involved in sponsoring it. We need to bring those people, like law enforcement, responsibilities. We're not going to get featured on the wall. It's frustrating to get them on. So we'll collect the data, and while we're collecting the data, go out there and assess the data. Just throwing all the raw data. Anything else they're going to do? It was this thing.
Then just crash out of it.
Mine's the one weird.
Just okay. Crash,
You're gonna
crash out
print
of
it in.
Just print. Just okay.
Page setup?
It's gonna say something like,
Oops.
I think it was okay. If it doesn't print this time.
It just did.
It printed where? Put that in the other room.
Thank you.
But whenever you got problems, ask me.
It's not valid.
How many are you putting in? I was thinking about putting in this one just to show what we do.
Where's Timmy? I can't believe that Paige can't tell everything.
You're not allowed to wear skates. You did.
Wait, this is the reason they want to come?
I don't
So
know.
you can die like
Could've went off on a tangent. But it's amusing.
Yeah, it'll definitely get people to the game.
We're collecting papers from other schools and colleges. We're going to keep them over here on this counter. I have the University of Rochester's paper over there, which is not a very attractively laid out paper, but, you know, aesthetics is not everything. You take a look at that to get ideas. What we want to be doing, as I've been saying the last week, is read the newspaper. Just today, one of our students in the third period class happened to read USA Today. And he finds in US Today this article about this new constitutional amendment being voted on in Colorado. And it's a one-sentence statement that's going to change the Colorado Constitution. It says, no one may abridge the rights of parents. And what it means is that if you went to, part of me as a parent says, yeah, I think parents ought to have rights. In other words, if parents could say this to the school, we don't want you teaching any of these things because that's our exclusive, unabridgeable right to teach all that material. And you can't say, he reads USA Today, there's something that's very significant for the youth of America going on, and he's now doing a piece for the Lampion. You've got to read other papers. There's just too much information. Mr. Shaw and I are both information junkies, and anymore. How does this affect kids? So that's why you got to be out there checking out those sources. And we're going to keep all the newspapers from the last week over here. So if you're jammed up, you're looking for ideas, you just leaf through those newspapers. You can find hundreds of ideas. Good writers, craftsmen and artists, all copy. They don't plagiarize, they imitate. They steal pieces of ideas from other people and then build on them. Keep that in mind.
One other thing you should all be aware of. We said we're going to have more order in the picture land. For now, we've scarfed this little blue thing. Pick all the football pictures in the football folder in here. All the downstage pictures in the downstage folder. And this will be around on the shelf over there, and hopefully it'll help us have pictures when we need them. And have them.
Actually, that's a slam on the math department, like they're hiding. I think
Just lose it.
either that or go up there and talk to them. I go up and talk to the lead teacher and say, we need some kind of response on this. And we tried hard to get one, but we haven't been able to get one.
Right.
Can you help me? So let her read what you have and say, we need an explanation from you to substitute in place of that. All right? I think what's the math lead teacher name? Mrs. D'Ambra. Mrs. D'Ambra.
When are we gonna?
Small woman.
When are we gonna get?
We'll scan them. You know what we should be doing? You know what? We should be scanning this folder.
Wait, you have to
Soccer
win 3
players.
more games to
Hey,
make.
how much does it cost?
Soccer man, go.
I'm curious because I have to do this.
You guys are already in the finals.
Right, but we're doing a profile of every single one.
We already have a profile done. Mr. Pisani is
Right, I was gonna say we
is
filled
filled out. We're going to use those over again. Why don't we scan the photos of everybody, stay here, Katie, everybody we can get a good photo. Thank you to the seniors. I want to focus on all the teams that finished the seniors. I want to do something about the seniors. Someone's not doing it?
Sponsoring or sponsoring?
I don't know, what you have, right?
I think it's over. Okay.
We could have one person, one handwriting. So this way, when you come in Monday morning. Okay.
It's not one word? It's
So that-
Well, it's been blended and
You can do it like that.
you can do it, it's not correct.
He's got ALRIGHT, one word. That's not right, is
It's not standard English, but then that's Roger.
it? That's Rogerism?
Probably.
Go with a Rogerism.
About a lot of things. The one he talked.
Are you staying this Friday?
Yep. It's like a permanent parking spot. Now I can every.
One thing pasted down.
All right.
It's not an article, but it's pasted down. We need articles.
This class is a lot more,
Garney stole my scissors. How can I be Mr. Paste Down Man without any scissors? Yes.
Do you think we should do a story you wanted to
You
make?
mean both I mean, the other meaning,
Pretty serious.
both crashes that happened yesterday, or
There was
just?
one crash. What was the other crash?
I thought there were two yesterday, but I...
Sozio, right? Yeah.
So I was in Limmer and some other dude.
Do you want this to be a big story, a little story? Because we already did a huge, huge story.
On the first one,
On the
that
first
was,
one.
but that's a more of a crash, because that was a pedestrian hit by a car.
Yeah.
These are both fender benders, if I'm right.
Right.
But so there should be smaller stories, probably should be front page.
All right. You got it.
If we're getting into a big spree of those things around the school, we better cover it. I mean, we need to get people aware that they better slow down with these cars.
Okay, I just didn't know what the feeling was on this. Nobody really said a yes or a no either way.
Yeah. I don't know who knows about them or knows.
Oh, they're all my good friends.
Garney
They're my
was
best
crash
friends.
man. Yes, on that last story, he did an awesome job.